Cincinnati, great American ballpark in a city steeped in baseball history. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you, taking a look at today's starter who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
First pitch coming your way next. On the mound for the Reds, Nick Lodolo. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
On the ground, that's a foul ball. And it goes just foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That's a ball.
Rafael Devers up to hit. In the dirt to second,
no,
and he's
there,
just back in time. He was thinking about third there, no doubt. Man at second.
Ball two.
Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In the air, right field. Marte gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Here's Elliot Ramos. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Hayes. Throw to first in time.
Batting fourth, catcher Danny Jansen.
Foul ball there.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game one of this 3-game set. Foul ball still 0-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
That's a laser base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. So 2 down. Jonah Heim, the next Giant to hit.
Ball one.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Lodolo, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Base hit, so that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
That is 6. Second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that is that.
And we call it romance. I like to hold hands. Yeah, I like to a big dance. I like to.
We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Giants, Jose Soriano.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
TJ Friedel getting ready to hit.
Center fielder, number 29, TJ Friedel.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And there's the strike. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. MLB Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Marte with 4 runs batted in his last game. And the 1-0.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
2 down, nobody on. And there's the automatic. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And digging in for San Francisco, Pedro Leon.
Hey.
The 0-1. Liner picked on the hop at first. Stewart takes it to the bag. 1 out in the second.
Shortstop, Jose
Trying to pick up his
Rodriguez.
first knock in the big leagues. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
And that drops in for a strike. Marisnick matched a homer in his last game. High fly ball, right field. Marte has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. back here at Great American Ballpark. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
There's really no defense for a runner who's moving like he was in that last game, Boog. All you can do as a pitcher is focus on the batter because you know you're going to give up a couple of bags.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. A little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That's bad. Out of here. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Hey!
Here's your 1. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Here's Gurriel. 1 for 3 in the game back on Sunday. Hit on the ground might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Batting 7, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 away. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And
that's
another
ball 3.
ball. Fastball for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
That drops in for a strike. Swing and a bouncer. Lux handles, throws to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 down, nobody on. To third, gets to it with a slide. To first, and that's a great play for the out. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Jose Trevino. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Out to short, Rodriguez. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Way out front for strike two. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit on the ground to short. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hey! Ball.
The 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Pitch
Ball back
misses.
outside.
Full count now. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the Giants catcher, Danny Jansen. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Runner on the go. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One away. Go-ahead run on base. Pedro Leon, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 away.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Ball.
Jansen, the lead runner at second. Heim at first. 2 out of the inning.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Hayes to first, and that will end the inning. Ready to go, bottom four. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. And the 0-1.
That's outside.
Swings through that one for strike two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder, MLB.
All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Just
that's
missed.
a ball.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Strike one. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Run around the move. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Marte on his horse around third. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He hit into a double play his first time up. A 1 down. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Now one missed. Outside with a breaking ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Comebacker to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for San Francisco, Jake Marisnick.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Fouled off. He was late
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Ball.
Anything
Down.
can happen at that point.
Payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And this game is tied.
Ball. That's inside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. This one popped up. Lux should have this one, and there's one away. Rappy coming to the plate now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ball. That's out.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Elliott Ramos.
Hey!
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1.
Ball. That's outside.
Just
Ball,
missed
that's
with
down.
a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Giants.
Go ahead run on base. Danny Jansen, the next Giant to hit.
Hey!
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That one almost got him. Caught him looking for the K. We head to the bottom of the fifth and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Key Brian Hayes. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
For the Reds, catcher Jose Trevino.
Ball one there. Inside, almost got him.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the automatic. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2 on the way. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On a line, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle. Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Grounded out his first time. The 1-0. Line drive, that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in his.
Underhanded to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Top six, and now it's the Giants DH, Jonah Heim.
Yeah, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Rips that one center field. One down. New pitcher for the Reds, Sam Moll. Fouled off down the right side. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. That misses.
That's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Just missed.
That's just out.
Into center. 2 away now. Pedro Leon, the next Giant to hit.
Third baseman, Pedro Leon.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball 2.
That
That's
one
ball
misses. Ball 3. That clears the corner. In the air to left center. And that is that. On the mound now, Eric Miller. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, these
Ball
Reds really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
This one in the air, center field. Lee settles under it, and there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte, 1 for 2. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Yasver Zulueta. He last pitched 2 days ago. Digging in, Jose Rodriguez has grounded out a couple of times. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fought off foul. Zulueta goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Ground ball right side. Stewart takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The Giants, right fielder Jake Marisnick.
Nope, that's inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Bounce to the right, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. That's the second out. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 3. And that one sliced foul. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Randy Rodriguez.
Leading off for the Reds, first baseman, Sal Stewart.
Top of the zone for a called strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's
Ball.
a little bit low. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Misses
Ball
inside. Ball 1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one ripped right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over
We got a
it.
ground
That
rule
skips
double.
over the fence, so it's an
2
automatic
bases.
double. And that
That's up there.
misses. And that's ball 1. Man at second.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a 1-1.
Ball 2.
And fouled off. That's inside.
That's
He's great
inside.
hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Reds.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Jose Trevino. That's ripped into the outfield. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Gurriel scores. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit. Trevino coming home. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2. Back to the top of the order. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And ball 1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Reds.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Josh Spores. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Josh Spores.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball! That pitch is out.
It's a big opportunity
outside.
right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two on, two outs. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the eighth. Here's Rafael Devers. And that one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike two. And there's the ball. The next pitch
Ball
misses.
three.
Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. One up, one down.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Jansen in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge, and after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1.
Ball two.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Got him. Out number 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Noel V. Marte.
Too high. Ball.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Pitch misses there. 3-2 down. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
For the Reds, left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Rodriguez under it. And there's 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart.
First baseman, Sal Stewart.
Up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now gets a chance with 2 gone. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Jonathan Loaisiga comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ball 1.
This one chopped up the middle. Lux. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now here is Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
Hey! That's ball 2.
That one lifted to left. Yastrzemski under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next, for the Giants, third baseman, Pedro Leon.
Hey!
Now
Ball.
one missed. They're down to their final strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Reds trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds take the series opener here at home.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.